Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about something that most people have a lot of questions about, and that is how to start a conversation. It seems to be what people want to know the most because they feel like they don't know how, but it's actually very easy. As a matter of fact, we probably start a lot of conversations already, but we don't realize that we can use it for evangelism. But let me talk about this a little bit. One thing to make you feel more at peace is this. The Bible in Luke 10, when Jesus was sending out the disciples, the 70 disciples, he said, look for the person of peace. Now, what does that mean? That just means a person that's willing to have a conversation, willing to hear. It's very easy to tell when someone is really close to the gospel. And of course, the Lord can break through that in many ways. But as you're starting this, if you feel that that the person is just very resistant, that might not necessarily be that person of peace. So what I do is I tell my teams to please look for the people, like if they feel that there's a dialogue that they're listening, even if they don't believe it, but they're still having a dialogue, then that's great. If the person wants nothing to do with it, I usually just tell them to move on. Although there are things that the Lord does to get those people's attention. I'm just trying to cover this part of how to start a conversation. And so this is what I suggest. Of course, before you go anywhere, pray and ask that the Lord will show you who the person of peace is. And then it's the person that's open for a word. The way I word it to the Lord is, Lord, lead me to the one that's hurting, the broken, the ones that's depressed, the people that are crying out for a God. Would you please lead me to them or lead them to me? And so that's the way I love praying that. You can also do something that's called a treasure hunt, and this is awesome. I love treasure hunts. So you can do it with a team or you can do it by yourself. And all that means is you pray before you go anywhere. And I highly suggest that you pray in tongues 20, 30 minutes consecutively. Just pray. And then ask the Lord to show you a location where to go. Maybe the person, it could be their name, it could be a color they're wearing, it could be many details, maybe the name of the store they're at. I know some people that the Lord told them to go to a specific store, and the Lord told them specifically to go to the aisle where they sold pet supplies, and they had an amazing encounter with someone there. So I would ask the Lord in a treasure hunt, I would ask the Lord, where do you want me to go? And then ask him for information of the person that the Lord wants to speak to. And then write it all down. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big. And then you can go and search for this person. Of course, you can be praying for others in the meantime. But a treasure hunt is an amazing way. Now, how do I start that conversation? Just like that, hey, I introduce myself and I tell them, listen, I am a Christian. Before I came to the store, I was praying to God. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I was praying and asking the Lord to show me someone that needed prayer today. And you can show him the document and say, look, this is what I got, and I believe this is you. So can I pray for you? Is there anything you need prayer for? So it is absolutely okay to tell them why, or you can start a conversation in some other way. But it's absolutely awesome when they say, wow, this person knew about me before I even came. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff out there now. So you do want to make sure that every time you do this, that you say, I'm a Christian, and I believe Jesus, the Son of God, who died and resurrected for my sins and your sins, or something to that effect. So they know this is not new agey or witchcraft, so that they know where you stand, right? So that's one way, to start. Also, if you're out and about and the Lord gives you a word of knowledge about someone, what a great way to start a conversation. And literally, I never hide who I am. I never hide that I'm a Christian. Other religions don't. I don't think I should. And So I just tell them, I say, hey, excuse me, my name is Jessica. I just want to tell you that, I was praying to the Lord, and the Lord highlighted you, and the Lord told me to give you this word. So if he gives you a word of knowledge, you can go ahead and do that. There was one morning that I was at a Walmart and I saw a young woman by the produce section, and I saw her, and there was a prompting in my spirit, so I knew there was something for her. But I said, Lord, let me see her one more time. So then as I'm walking down an aisle, she came the other way, so we kind of met right in the middle. And it was early. It was like 8 a.m. on a weekday. And I just I approached her and I said, hey, my name is Jessica. Sorry for disturbing you. I'm a Christian and the Lord highlighted you. I don't know why, but I know that he loves you and that his eyes are on you. And she just started crying. And I prayed over her. She didn't tell me what was going on, but I prayed with her and for her, and it was beautiful. But when you have something from the Lord, it's not hard. You just tell them, and it's really awesome. That's another way to start a conversation. It's very easy. Another way is, find something you have in common. So somebody can have the same color you like. Somebody can have a sports shirt. I lived in Chicago in the past, so if I see anything that Chicago Bears, Chicago White Sox, there's something you have in common. That happens all the time, that someone says, that's my favorite color, or wow, I love that shirt. And, just things like that is very easy. Or you can be, at a coffee shop waiting for your coffee, and, you can talk about the coffee, and that just opens up a conversation. And at that moment, you can literally inside of you be asking the Lord, keep your spiritual ears open, just like, is there something for this person? And just be attentive to hearing. And then sometimes there will be an opportunity for more. Sometimes, most times, no, but it's okay. But at least you're attentive. So while you're in that short dialogue, you can be asking the Lord. And one thing that's very important, of course, is remember to always introduce yourself. It's really nice when someone says, I'm Jessica, and they say, oh yeah, I'm Mary. That just kind of brings it to another level. It's a little bit, more friendly, and then, you can go on like, so are you from here, or what do you do? And it really brings it to another level of friendship. So I would give you a challenge, and before you go anywhere, just ask the Lord to show you the personal peace, and also to give you promptings of the Spirit about who He's highlighting for you to go talk to and introduce yourself, and also for Him to highlight things that the person is wearing, etc. We're going to talk more about this in prophetic evangelism, so please don't miss that video. Very, very amazing ways that you can speak to someone. So I hope that you do get to watch that video. So anyway, but starting a conversation is not difficult. It's just knowing when is to go on the conversation or when is to just leave it. And it is okay to walk away if you don't have something for that person, or if you don't feel it's flowing or something. Some people are just not ready. And that's, the Lord knows. All right. Well, God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.